Bam, 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 bam. It's so nice to fly. I don't think this was a thing back in 2015, flying. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait, this is Vesper Bay. I didn't need to... Okay, I'm an idiot. Where am I going? Oh, I gotta go outside and search from out there. Okay, makes sense. Sometimes these places can be a little confusing and like the quest locations. This guy looks pretty cool. Okay, where are we searching? This way. I'm told that you're the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. He doesn't understand. I'm powerful. And on my guard. On guard! Oh, I should probably... This is a good way to test if I actually have this ability yet. Let's put this here for now. Hold on. I'm gonna fight something really quick. Yeah, I still can't use this. Weird, I don't understand how that works. Remarkable, truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said for La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all soon to change. As it was, so shall it again, as soon and always be. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. Yeah, okay, bro. My man's over here just, you know. The waking sound. Do 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 do. Woo. Thank the gods you've returned, MochaMassiah. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive. Beg pardon? He was waiting for you. What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so shall it be again? Of when does he speak, and of what exactly? The words of this Elidibus portend much but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habrea. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. Let us set aside this matter of the Ascian until after we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained their deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal. The primals. It is wisdom has guided me through the years. There is much within I still do not understand. It is my hope your Rangier will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all that I have left of my father. Okay. I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou something or other? Your Rangier weird sentences. The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well, can I imagine the antecedent's pain? Upon mine honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. Machias, this is Menphilia. Forgive me, but I could wait no longer. I have departed for the rising stones. If you have yet to, once you have given the journal to Urangier, I bid you come to the seventh heaven, and Revenant's Toll. Tatari will be there to show you inside the new headquarters. When you have already tuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new aetheryte. Oh, I will. Don't worry. Huzzah! Ba ba. Well, Machias, you're here. Good, good. We're all wondering when you'd show up. As I was just telling your receptionist here, I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all the signatures signed. The Rising Stones is officially yours. Huzzah! Splendid. From this day forward, I will spell no effort in seeing that it is welcoming and comfortable a home for us as the Waking Sands ever was. That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. Take that odd-looking fellow over there, for example. He's been eyeing us most suspiciously ever since we arrived. I cannot help but wonder if we are truly safe here. Oh, that man? I can't say I've spoken to him myself, but rumor has it he's come to hunt for ancient treasures in the Crystal Tower. You've seen the structure I speak of, no? It'd be hard to miss it. That massive pillar of shining crystal that looms high over the land just to the southeast of here. Oh. If the tales are to be believed, it's a remnant of some ancient civilization. The details remain a mystery, and that's no doubt why it's drawn adventurers and scholars from all over looking to unearth its secrets. The man over there is no exception, and if my instincts are true, he knows more than most. If you're curious about the tower yourself, you could do worse than to talk to him and see what he knows. Why, if I weren't otherwise occupied with my duties here, I'd have half a mind to join you. I mean, just look at it. I can scarce begin to imagine what wonders lie inside. Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. And with that, MochaMassiah, I do believe it's time for you to officially announce your presence to everyone inside. The antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you. The Crystal Tower quest series is now available from the Outlandish Man. In order to progress the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. While you are granted a respite from your duties as a scion, use your time to probe the depths of the Crystal Tower and see what ancient secrets may be gleaned. Okay. Wonder how true that is. Ah, such a nice and homey place. Everyone is here. Hello, Alphanod. What's going on, bro? Well, it is certainly spacious. I like it. Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today, we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people proudly and openly. This does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. For Eorzea! A moment of time, MochaMassiah, I would speak of Elidibus. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldesion hath been met with silence. No one will respond. How odd, allow me to try. No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No, I will not believe it. An outpost perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. No one could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift of knowledge of both, oh no. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldesion, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, Until such a time we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek for another source of information on Elidibus. It is possible that the others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlikely to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Asian, perhaps, or Ocher, or Prus. And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the crystal of darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Asian menace. But I was wrong. He endures, and may yet return upon the point. I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world of their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Machias. I discern them all around, in disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the Paragons were involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not of what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. My stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Kryl, where are you? Your intercession was not foretold. You object? We question. Our plans are in motion, your intentions unclear. They survived the 7th Ardor and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes, and at long last they see. So, like, he's the bad guy? The main bad guy? Can't tell. A realm awoken! Yay. Okay, before I continue, I'm going to take a little break, use the bathroom. I will be back shortly. Bio break. Alright. I am back. Yeah, I went to the bathroom, then I made a call. I had to call my bank. Truly, there's no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request for assistance from the Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been a target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seemed in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifest were dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the concern's annual audit that the pattern became apparent. Significant quantities of crystals and only crystals were missing. I need hardly tell you what that may imply. Primal summons. The brass blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have as yet been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been for merely monetary value. If there is even a possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest but in service to a primal, we can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Y'shtola when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope her fears prove unfounded. Alrighty. Do 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 do. Machias, your assistance is most welcome. I have already spoken at length with the brass blades of the Rose, albeit a little avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I could go into further detail, but your time might be better spent in the conversation with Fufulupa. He is the officer charged with leading the investigation. Okay. Fufulupa? 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 Oh, hello there, Machias. Was it? Y'shtola said to expect you. Terrible business, these thefts. We have yet to confirm the quantity of crystal stolen, but I dare say it may be greater than... but never mind that. I have news to share. A short while ago, the driver of a heavily laden carriage refused to halt for inspection and broke through one of the checkpoints on the Royal Allegan Sunway. The cart bolted off toward Eastern Thanalan, where, thank the gods, I hear that our colleagues were able to apprehend them without further incident. A speeding carriage. That would seem a curious choice for thieves of such proven cunning. Yet the Amalja do have a foothold in Eastern Thanalan. What of their cargo? Did they carry the crystals we seek? We should be receiving a report any moment now. Did you miss me, friends? I'm back, but I fear I come bearing disappointing news, or on second thought, perhaps it's good news after all. Anchored, wherever have you been off to? I figured you had everything under control here, so I just took a brief excursion to the east to check up on our Malja friends. Wouldn't you believe it? I happened upon a runway carriage on the way, and was even able to do my small part and help the friends in the brass blades intercept it. In all my years, I have never seen such a prodigious quantity of somnus. The blades were calling it one of the greatest hauls they've ever seen. The stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found. Is that so? Alas, I suppose we have no choice but to resume our search elsewhere. We should reassess our options as well. Come with us, MochaMassiah. You got it, boy. Against all expectation, it would seem the Amalja are innocent of this particular spate of crimes. By all indications, they have yet to replenish the stores of crystals exhausted during their last attempt to summon Ifrit. What I can't fathom is why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals in such quantities. It cannot be that we're dealing with simple thieves. If their motive were profit, they would. Why would they limit their trade to crystals alone? Plainly, we are missing something. While you think about that, what it might be, I shall inform your RNGA of our progress or lack thereof.
Now then.
Voice acted stuff.
'Tis I. The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Indeed, I shall remain watchful. Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Oh, very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's Toll. Save thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
Oh, thank cred, you stud.
Far across the sea from the land of Domar have we traveled. We seek audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
That's gotta be a Makot. The ears give it away, I think. Maybe? Or maybe she's an elf. I didn't see a tail, although I wasn't really looking. New earrings! Woo! So, fending, slaying, aiming. Probably that one.